Welcome to this Battlebox battle report between the Retribution of Scyrah and Skorne. In the Retribution box we have Kaelyssa as the caster. She's leading a Manticore, a Griffon Lightjack, and a Chimera Lightjack. The Skorne are led by Prime Morghoul. He has a Titan Gladiator and two Cyclops Savage Light Warbeasts. Here we're doing the roll-off. The Scyrah dice is a bit blurry, but he wins the roll and he selects to go first. Here's the board we're playing on. We're playing Mangled Metal or Tooth and Claw. Picture of the Scyrah deployment. And here's the Skorne deployment with Morghoul hiding behind the Gladiator. Scyrah turn 1. He's allocated a focus to each of his Myrmidons, and the Griffon uses its focus to run. It has Pathfinder, so it moves straight through that forest without a problem. The Manticore also uses a focus to run. And surprise, the Chimera does the exact same thing. Moving on to Kaelyssa. She spends 2 focus to cast Phantom Hunter on herself. This allows her to shoot through walls, pretty much. It allows her attacks and her charges and the like to ignore line of sight completely. The first Cyclops is forced to run. Titan Gladiator is also running. And the last Cyclops is also running. Here we're activating Morghoul, and he's running up behind the Gladiator, or walking up. He discards 1 Fury, and then he spends another 2 to cast Admonition on the Gladiator. Scyrah turn 2. Activating Kaelyssa. She upkeeps Phantom Hunter. She's allocated 3 focus to the Manticore. Moving right up to the wall. Gain that nice cover bonus. And here he decides to feed, preventing charges against his battle group and also granting them stealth. And then he takes a shot at the Gladiator. He needs a 5 to hit and he makes it with a 6. -9 on the damage roll, doing 2, 2, 6. Takes another shot and he misses. And here takes another shot and it hits, boosting the damage again, -9, doing 1 damage to 2. The Manticore activates, also shooting at the Gladiator. Aim bonus, needs a 5 to hit, dice -7 here. Boosted damage, doing 3 damage to column 3. Buys another shot, and he hits. -7 again, doing 5 damage to column 6. The Griffon advances up to on the hill. Skorne turn 2. Doing a bit of moving around with Morghoul, trying to get him in range of that feat. Measuring control to make sure he's in range. And he pops his feet. Nothing in his control area can now spend focus during the next turn. He uses 2 to cast Abuse on the Savage on the right, and it takes 1 damage from it. And then he uses another 2 to cast rush on the other savage. Checking control again. Just debating about what to do, and moving the Cyclops up to engage that Griffon. The Savage then attacks the Griffon and gets a nice hit. Getting a decent damage roll, decides to boost it using Future Sight, resulting in 9 damage to the 5. Buys another attack. Again it hits. Again choosing to boost. 9 damage to 2. The second Savage, it's going to try and run. Going to get up and engage Kaelyssa to prevent her from using, from just backing out of the control area and using focus. The Gladiator also runs. Going to go up and engage that Manticore. Scyrah turn 3. Kaelyssa activates. She's just going to slide right around the Savage so she can use some of her focus. She spends 1 to boost the hit roll. She needs a 7 to hit. She gets it. It's dice -5, doing 1 damage to 3. We forgot about the Fury Reaving on the melee weapons as well, so that's why it's not there. She hits with a second attack, and again it's -5, doing 5 damage to 4. The Chimera then advances up, again trying to stay out of Morghoul's control area so it can use its focus. Just measuring to see if it's in. The Gladiator then uses Admonition to get onto the side of the Manticore. Also needing a 7 to hit here. And it hits. -2 on the damage here. 10 damage to 2. Massive hit. Misses the second initial. Buys an attack. Hits 9 to kill. And he rolls an 8. Manticore walks up, taking a free strike from the Gladiator, which hits. And he does 8 damage to the 4. The Griffon then advances into the melee range with both its weapons. And he hits the Savage. And he does 1 damage to the 3. Skorne turn 3. The Savage is pounding away at the Griffon. And he hits it. -5 for damage. That's 2 damage so far. Elects to boost it using Future Sight. And he gets another 2. That's enough to cripple the movement on the Griffon. Next attack. It's just electing to boost the damage. Enough to kill. Morghoul advances slowly around the Manticore. Checks his control range. And then uses Maltreatment to take 1 fury away from that Savage. The Savage then takes D3 damage, resulting in 3 damage points. He spends 2 fury to heal the Savage for 2 points. And then another 2 to heal the Gladiator for 2 points. The Gladiator then makes a slam attack against the Manticore. It needs a 4 to hit, and it hits. The Manticore is then slammed D6 plus 2 away, so 7 inches. Look at that Manticore fly. The Gladiator then uses its ability to catch up with the Manticore. Manticore is knocked down. And here we have the damage from the slam. -3 on the roll, so 5 damage to 2. Gladiator buys another attack, auto hitting for 4 damage to 2. Then another attack, and it does 9 damage to 1. The Savage then activates, needing a 10 to hit. He elects to boost using Future Sight, and he gets the hit. It's dice -1, doing 2 damage to Kaelyssa. He buys another attack, attempts to boost it with Future Sight, and there's a hit. Again, -1 on the damage, doing 4 damage to Kaelyssa. Scyrah turn 4. The Chimera goes after the Savage. Boosts to hit, it needs a 7 to hit him. And it's a hit, doing 7 damage to 4. The Savage is down. Kaelyssa then starts shooting at Morghoul, who just breathed the fury of that Savage. She hits him, grabs one of his fury, and gains a focus. Dice -3 on the damage, 7 damage. Rolls a column because Morghoul is going to transfer that to the Cyclops on the hill. So 7 damage to 5. Buys another shot. She's rat 9 because of the aim bonus, so she needs 8 to hit. She hits. And again, it's -3 on the damage. She steals a fury and gains a focus. 3 damage. Morghoul takes that on his own. Kaelyssa then spends her last focus to buy an attack, and she misses. The Manticore sacrifices its action to stand up, and then it turns and advances into base to base with the Gladiator. Skorne turn 4. Frenzy check on the Gladiator, and it fails. The Gladiator then gets a boosted hit and damage on the Manticore, and it hits, and it's dice -2, doing 4 damage. The Savage then advances towards Morghoul and casts its animus on him, giving him prescience, allowing him to boost his attack and damage rolls after he's rolled the dice. Morghoul then uses Maltreatment to take 1 fury off that Savage. And the Savage then takes 1 damage. Morghoul then charges Kaelyssa with Pathfinder, so it's no problem getting over that obstacle. Teleporting Fury. He needs a 9 to hit her, and he elects to boost it using Future Sight from the Savage. And it's a hit. It's dice -5 on the damage roll, doing 3 points of damage to Kaelyssa. Next attack does not hit, does not boost. Buys 2 additional attacks for the price of 1. Elects to boost that, needing a 9. And that's a hit. Damage roll against Kaelyssa. -5, 2 damage. Next attack, boosting the hit roll. And there's a hit. Dice -5. 4 damage to Kaelyssa. Buying another attack. Boosting to hit. 1 HP left. And that is Kaelyssa down because of anatomical precision, no matter what. Skorne victory. Alright guys, that's our first battle report done. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more, please leave a comment. If you have any tips or any rules that we forgot during the game, please let us know. Yeah, thanks to Michael from 9K for letting us use the club and film there. Thanks for watching.